This is your daily market review for Tuesday, August 6, 2024. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well. This is Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the Trading Agent, and this is your daily market review for Tuesday, August 6, 2024. Hot diggity darn. Good trading, folks. Again, if you're a part of the Discord room, I can only imagine how much money you are printing. Things are going well. Traders are excelling, getting a lot of good side messages about what people are up to. Very proud of everybody. Doing well, doing well. Again, we post all the levels, the thoughts, ideas, potentials that we have. And guess what? Again, I love high volatility. High volatility means traders market. If you know how to trade around your positions, it is excelente. So if you're new to the channel, check out the Discord room, link in the description below. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. Always here to help. We talked about today on the live chat. If you get a minute, there is a live chat. Did today. Talked about a lot of levels. Again, how to predict the market, where are the VAP zones, all these little things that help you have an edge that puts the probabilities, again, there's nothing uncertain about the markets, but the probabilities in your favor. So again, I appreciate all the love, support, generous donations. You guys are amazing. Again, if you drop a like, comment, let me know, or please do. If you also, again, if you want a shout out, hit me up. Again, I can help you out with any stocks. And again, thank you so much for the generous donations. Those things are awesome. Again, tipping the dealer, as I was once told, is what I'm doing, or what folks are doing. It's much appreciated because again, it's all for free, all for education. Again, universe is abundant. No problem sharing. So again, follow on Twitter, posted all the stuff, talked about the 100-day and the gap fill. Look at this, look at the SPY. Anyone see the close? Doesn't look like that. All right, if you want to chat, use the Calendly link, no problemo. Again, if you want to check out the tradingagent.com, all these resources for the real estate, daily market reviews, education series, it's all here. And again, the recommended reading, please check out the website. If you want education videos, again, we talk about all these things. We talked about this today, pro versus novice gaps. Whew, so much to talk about, so much fun to talk about. So let's just get into it. We know the Feds, as of noon, it was 62%. Probably that close probably popped it up. Yep, exactly. We know a 50 basis point rate cut is potentially coming. If that's the case, that is not good, y'all. That means the economy is slowing hard. We know, again, it's hard to buy these names, but I saw some today where it looks like the Feds are going to do $30 billion buyback in treasuries. QE is starting. Could this be the bottom? That's the question. We'll see what happens with treasuries. Oil, again, long term, I don't think there's tremendous downside, but there is demand destruction if there's a recession, if there is geopolitical risk. This is why oil is so hard, and I prefer just to let it drop. Natural gas, same kind of thing. We talked about this head and shoulders, talked about buying here. Great tracker. Go watch previous videos, I promise. Natural gas, it's the same thing. Just be patient with all risk-on commodity names. TLT, here we go. Talked about it, hitting the range highs. Better take some profits. Boom. Maybe that was the buy the rumor, sell the news. However, I do like the idea that if they are doing a bond buying program, looking for pullbacks, because that would make sense. Why? Because then they're going to support the market. They want to keep rates at a certain level. That's what will be interesting about the dollar is it going to fail here? Again, watch the levels, the VIX. Talked about, I love if the VIX just holds up in the 20s because we're going to have some volatility. We're going to have some great trading. You're going to be able to play ups and downs. Man, that candle was huge yesterday, wasn't it? Again, not surprised it pulled back. That's the thing. The market can go up and down, but the VIX can compress if the ranges decrease. And when you have a 60 plus on the VIX, that implies a 60-point range on the SPY. Or not, sorry, on the SPX daily. And so that's where you got to be careful with it, right? 60-point ranges. Well, today, the range is, pretty solid. Pretty solid ranges. Again, but that's the thing about the VIX, and this is what's so hard, is like, there's ways of trying to calculate it perfectly and how to imply it all. It's all like formulas. And this is where I would just keep it simple, stupid, is that the higher the VIX, the bigger the up and the down moves. That's how I calculate it. Keep it freaking simple, stupid. VIX, look at this. We talked about it ripping up yesterday, probably pulling back, chopping around. Not surprised. Again, look at the SPY, y'all. We posted the levels. Said, watch the 100-day potential gap fill. Zinger. Now, again, I would love to see a retest. You get it? You get it. QQQ. Again, this is, again, you watch the levels. You pay attention to the channel. Said maybe the gap fill. Didn't even get it. This is why it gets so hard sometimes. That's why you just can't look at one index. Would love to have seen exactly 449 and change or whatever it is. 448. Didn't get there. We got to, what, 447? Okay. That's just is what it is. We talked about the IWM lagging. Again, watch the live chat if you want to see all this play out. We said watch these ranges. Pretty damn close for government work. DIA, 500 points closed, popped off the close. Look at it, hitting the 50-day. You got to have simple moving averages, 50, 100, 200-day. I like the 8 and the 10-day as well. Keep it simple, stupid. Gold. Again, I like gold long-term. Nobody will, again, I am on record. Trust me. But I don't want to buy it through this choppy mess because I think there's better trades. Silver. People keep talking crap. I'm like, why would you want to buy silver? It gets slammed if the market gets absolutely burned. I'm not saying I don't like silver long term, but I don't have any desire to trade it. GDX, same kind of thing. Like, let the miners get pounded. They're part of the S&P 500. They're part of all these indexes. They throw the baby out with the bathwater. I say that over and over, and some people just don't hear that. That's fine. You want to think you're smarter than the market? Go right ahead. I've been humbled. You will be humbled too. AEM, I like AEM. It's acting way better than a lot of other miners. Watch for what happens. AG. Yeah, I like AG, but it's just not, again, people are talking about buying. I'm like, ooh. Newmont, leave it alone. Again, at the highs, I don't really have much faith in these names. If they break out, it's not going to be a one-day event. So I'm not really too concerned about it because, again, I think there's other better trading ideas. Got it? Taiwan Semi. Let's get into tech. Watch the 100-day. Said watch for the gap fill. 8 and 10-day. You got it. Right on the freaking button. You're welcome. And this is where, again, when the volatility picks up, the technicals start to really matter. Moving averages, fibs, and all sorts of fun crap. Gaps, VAP zones, they all start mattering. If you don't know what any of that is, education, or hit me up. Micron said this thing is a turd. Probably due to bounce. God, that's just not a good bounce. AMD, 8, 10-day fail. NVIDIA said watch the 108. Didn't get there, but I'd be watching this 8 and 10-day. I mean, close enough, 107.71. Just keeping on it. SMCI has earnings. Let's see what's going on after hours. I don't think it's been revealed yet. Give me 2 seconds. I don't mind doing this while we're all hanging out. Boop, 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 ba-doo. This is briefing.com. What's that I use to keep information funneling to me quickly? Let's see if SMCI has hit, miss, struck out, hit a home run. Oh, come on. You're going to be you're going to be slow. I have gig internet. Thank you. Here we go. It's like Airbnb got cooked. Okay. Hasn't come out yet, but we'll check it before the close or before I wrap up the recap. Keep it on the side. Little side hustle again. Because this candle, I mean, it should be due to bounce. This thing's gotten burned. Let me change one thing on it so it doesn't change. Okay, cool. All right, watching from the side. Intellectual property. Again, I hate turds. I don't like turds. We talked about this. You could have traded it after a big down move, consolidated, look at its earnings. I mean, we talked about this thing is a piece of crap. People are trying to buy the bottom. I hope it bounces for their fact and doesn't go to $10, but it wouldn't be surprising to me. Still expensive if you look at the valuation. I mean, you get laughed off the stage if this was Shark Tank. SMH, again, there's like a gap down here that I feel like it's going to fill sooner than later. Is it later, meaning like next week, or sooner? Like this week? I don't know. Again, that's why timing shouldn't be as important as the levels, if that makes sense. Adobe, we talked about this being a turd. Holding the 100-day. Again, looking for dead cat bounces. Remember, nothing goes in a straight line every day of all week. Apple, man, 210, 213. To me, is the absolute easiest short zone with tight stops. If Buffett's selling, he does not think there's any more upside. You need to get the freak out of Apple. He doesn't see any more upside. That's what he does. When he thinks a stock is peaked, he doesn't play around with it. He doesn't go, all right, I've made my money off of covered calls. I've been buying it for years. He obviously can't buy the company. Amazon watching the 200-day. Bezos is dumping. Does that make sense about Buffett? Talked about that in the live chat again. Talked about how Buffett, Bill Gates, all the big dogs of investing, because people are like, Gates is a big man. I'm like, oh, God, look at the Gates family. They got a lot of money. When they see no upside in a stock, they stop playing it. because again, they sell cover calls. They do all sorts of fun games. Meta, watch the range lows. I even watched 510. CRM, no bounce. Bounce and flop. Guggenheim, no bounce today. Again, that's kind of scary. Microsoft, really wanted to see 410, 415. Got the 200-day. Okay. Again, just be careful. Again, trade around your position, especially day to day, because it could get. I'm curious is that if I'm the market maker and everyone's buying puts and buying calls, the best thing you could do would do what? Chop the freak out of the market. MicroStrategy, right? Hits a 200-day, bouncing up. Okay. Don't be surprised. Netflix and spill is now Netflix and hitting the 8-day and chill, because it just seems to be like riding that thing. Keep an eye on it. Roblox, we talked about the low 40s, failure. Now it's a little oversold due to bounce. PanW, talked about people like, oh, you got to buy the stock. You got to buy the stock when it was down here. I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait, bro. I know Pelosi's buying. I'm good. Nope, let the market peel out like an onion and cry, and then maybe I'll buy it down here. That's what I'm looking for, y'all. Tesla, again, I don't know what the true value of it, maybe $40, $50 a share, but again, it's a trading avenue. Again, if you're investing in this thing long term, please be careful. Insight, again, I love this company. I think they will get bought out at some point, and I am been saying never chase. Never chase. So we could upgrade the trend line, but didn't. Now it looks like we're at the trend line right now, approximately. All right, not close. Not yet. But in general, again, wait for the pullback. Stuff this in your portfolio. I think it will get bought out at some point by some big pharma company. McDonald's, how do I know? I just, again, looking at the public data and with evaluation and everything. Again, they had some products that are everything's public about that. They had some drugs that lost patent, but they got some other stuff in the pipeline. Seems to be doing, I don't know. There's good evidence out there that somebody looks like they're accumulating that stock. McDonald's 200-day. Thought it failed 100-day. Rallied on Friday, which was interesting. Just keep an eye on it. DKNG, we talked about betting. If you were buying the stock, now it's a little oversold. Chop would be normal. Airbnb, again, earnings after the close. Where is it? Oh, God. Oh, geez. It's at 113. Holy shit, isn't it? Good God. Yeah, I've tried to warn people. Like, I don't see really much of anything to get right home about Airbnb. Again, as in someone who's in real estate, not surprised. 113, goof. Goo. Let's see if we get any. Nope, SMH. Or I don't know, is it tomorrow? Man, I might be bummed. I forgot to write it down. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm not a perfect human. Give me grace. Costco. We talked about this. Watching 100-day bounces. Said watch. Here you go. Gift. See that again, 833. I'd be curious if it failed. Starbucks. Talk about dead cat bouncing, chopping around here. Once it breaks 72, it's got a 50 handle all over it. Federal Express. We talked about this being a head and shoulders top. I just think it could get absolutely bludgeoned. This is one where it's hard because if you look at the daily volume is like 1 million shares plus, it can get pushed around pretty good. Caterpillar, look at the meow. Holding the 200-day. Wow. See, this is where it's hard because if you're waiting for that 335, you didn't get it. Damn. That's where I'd be looking. Nucor Steel. Man, we're holding the range lows again. Commodities might get absolutely throttled because, again, they throw the baby out with the bathwater, even though I think long-term they're the best investment idea by far, way better than tech. X chopping around. At some point, they'll get bought out. VALE, I'm surprised you got a 9 handle on this thing. Just worth keeping an eye on. Right? Arrow. Again, we like copper. Hold the 200-day, but they do what they do. CCJ, I got a lot of crap for saying Goldman's upgrading the highs. Oh, it made new high. Those assholes. Wait for them to downgrade it or do something negative, and then they'll buy the stock back. Bunch of jerks. CF, again, we like ag long term, but they're big choppy trading zones. Just don't even mess around with it. Mosaic had earnings just now. It is at a whopping nowhere. And again, zoom out. This is where these are the big bases at massive VAP zones. Let them trap out. Man, again, people got to eat. When commodities and inflation is sustained, and even if there's deflation, when they start pumping liquidity back in, NTR, look at that. Earnings, huh? Somebody likes this area. I don't blame them. Keep, again, all these on the long-term watch list. I'm telling you, please, 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 please. AA, again, I like aluminum. Just let it come down. XLF, Magnifico. We talked about in the Discord room. Watch for the gap or the 50-day. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. Somebody, I mean, again, I don't want to name names, but you know you are. You bought FAS yesterday. I said, don't do that. Don't chase. Now you got it near 10. Hot diggity, damn. Okay. 10 for 1 stock split. Yikes. Let's see what SMCI is doing on that. Just curious. Probably got to be up, right? Yeah, 725 after hours. Okay, cool. I've always said I thought this company had upside long term. I mean, I think they seem to be doing okay. Again, they have growth potential. And again, I could get into why on another video, but okay, cool story, bruh. Again, XLF we talked about. Congrats. JP Morgan, if Jamie Dimon's not buying back stock up here, what does that say to you? I should be buying the stock? No. Morgan Stanley. Again, who holds the bag on all of the problems going on globally? Financials. Bank of America. Buffett can't sell fast enough. Literally hits the 200-day. Yep, due to bounce. Goldman Sachs. Again, hits 100-day. Little bounce. KRE was up huge. Oh, no, it wasn't actually. It was only up a whopping 12 cents. We hit the fail zone. You're welcome. You hit the 50-day. Okay, a little bounce. Again, nothing goes straight down or straight up. And if it does, it's usually near the end of a move. Here we go. Here we go, yo. XBI. Again, we talked about this being like a chop top, double top, whatever. Okay, oversold due to bounce. Housing index. What in the butt? What? Again, this felt like a bullcrap Bosniznit breakout. It's like, no, that ain't going to sustain. I see what's going on. I see you, real estate market. Yeah, I mean, it's here you go. Some big pro gaps. Watch for backfill. I mean, if you see a 110.90 handle, ding, 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 you again can short with tight stops. Solar, you got to be high out of your mind to be buying solar. I don't even know what to say. Sedge. I mean, all these names, I should just delete them. They'll just look like crap. ENPH. This one seems interesting because if it breaks this level, and it's going right back down. 80s. First Solar, again, any bounce. Gift to short. And when I say any bounce, I mean like any legit bounce, not just bounces $3. No, like wait. HYG talked about this. Like, how high do you have to be buying corporate debt? Hits the 200-day. Cool. Little gap fill. That's right. Oil. Again, it's going to be hard. It's going to be choppy, sloppy. Just kind of watch. UNG, again, I hate the UNG, but natural gas probably due for a bounce. KOLD, we said anything in the 80s seems pretty safe to short long term. Again, I'm just not really excited about it right now because, again, I could see it getting stuck, right? Keep it simple. XOP, we said watch what happens if it breaks the 140s. Now you're back at next support. Let's just, again, keep it simple. Maybe it needs a base down here a little bit. Maybe this is the bottom. Who knows? I just wouldn't be that excited. And people are like, oh, would I not? And it's like, again, risk reward. What's the best risk reward? Best risk reward is shorting tech and financials, in my opinion. If there's global meltdowns and crap coming, tech is overpriced and financials carry all the weight. CVE, chopping around. ExxonMobil, I can't even show it. Sorry. It just doesn't matter. Chopping around. NPC was up 10, 12 points today. Interesting. Dead cat bounce. I mean, is this a bull trap or just a trap of traps? And you're like, what is a trap? A trap. It just means like when you get into like this trading range and you just slap the bottom, slap the top, and then you come right back into it. These names are incredibly difficult. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would I want to trade them? Occidental, we talked about Buffett today. This is his put sell zone. I bet he sold puts on Monday and he hopes it chops around and then he'll cash those in and buy more stock. EQT, again, I like these names, next two names for the long run. Big trading areas. Just let them play out. Last but not least, Flex LNG. Again, we will be natural gas exporters, in my opinion. So again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Always here to help. Thank you again for all the love, support of this channel, my business here, and also, again, the donations. If you want to donate, I appreciate it. You don't have to. But if you want to tip the dealer, even if it's $5 for a beer, you are appreciated. Because again, in the end, it's all about education. I want people to join the Discord room that understand the stuff, that study the stuff, that learn, and grow. And then when they grow, I will be ripping your trades from you as I rip trades from me. And we're also sharing and helping each other out. It's amazing. There's some great traders in the Discord room. that have been around for years. And I love you guys. And again, when I'm not in town, when I'm busy, I can just go in there and go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for posting that. I appreciate it. And that's the goal, is to have 20, 30, 40, maybe 100 people that can all see the market through the lens of probabilities and crush it together. So let me know how I can help. Again, real estate stuff, please do me the honor. If you have a question about it, hit me up. I appreciate it. Peace.